Nelysis was established in November 2018, our headquarters located in Holon, Israel. We provides physical devices security consolidation with network monitoring and assets management. Convergence of cybersecurity with physical security, a single solution that can provide the relevant information to the CISO and to the CSO that requires different data. Vanguard, our solution, is based on an out-of-band and agentless architecture. This architecture design provides us with the ability to monitor and to be active in a monitored network, while maintaining a network separation between the Vanguard system and the monitored components. This architecture design is a registered patent in Israel, and pending patent in US and Europe. In order to provide physical devices security and network monitoring, we must understand first, what are the challenges we are facing. Here we have indicates some of challenges that we all should be aware of. The most challenging aspect. In most cases, the built-in protection tool is password only, with no ability or desire to install a third-party security agent on the device. Edge devices like security cameras, access control, elevators, IoT sensors, pod, etc. usually are not installed in a closed and protected environment and may be exposed and physically reached by unauthorized personnel. In today's world, we are identifying and increasing attacks that are aimed to physical devices. Minimal supervision on the supply chain and maintenance activities. In most cases, the only supervision of what is installed in your network is performed during project planning. After the project has finished its construction stage and during the maintenance, no real verification or supervision of what is installed and replaced. Is that what we have approved? Is that with the correct settings? Configuration? Or even is that correct firmware we have approved? All are questions that we should ask ourselves. In some cases, like with physical security systems and with building management networks, incidents are usually handled by security staff or technical team that has a limited IT and networking knowledge. They do not understand cybersecurity or even know how networks works or how to verify devices' health. Depending on your network and sites, but in most cases networks demand zero downtime. Any downtime is out of the question, and any monitoring and protection solution must not have an impact on network performance and its stability. With today's regulations, it is highly important to enforce the existence of a monitoring and protection systems, allowing to protect the sensitive information exist in a network. Organization like NSA and CISA recommends an immediate actions to reduce exposure across operational technologies and control systems. The ability to know, identify, and be aware to any issue, risk, or problem, anytime, anywhere, on your networks. In the previous slide we have described some of the challenges we are facing. This slide exhibits several facts. The growth of physical edge devices is rising rapidly, forecast of 30 billion by 2025. The vast majority of these devices are not protected. 25% of cyber attacks targeting physical devices. Vanguard is the only holistic out-of-band solution that converges cybersecurity with physical security. Nelysis provides network monitoring and cybersecurity for any connected device in the network. Correlates and converge the data detected by the Vanguard system with information detected by third cybersecurity application, tools, and platforms, such as firewalls, EDR, Windows event logs, etc. Vanguard detects the main event cause and makes the information accessible to both CISO and CSO, Chief Information Security Officer and Chief Security Officer. Both are responsible to the security of the facility, each need different information and different methods of response. There's an area, a blind spot, that hasn't received as much attention as the OT and the IoT, but the damage can be far more crucial. Government facilities, critical and strategic facilities, airports, transportation, tunnels, toll roads, casinos, anywhere that the asset is either money, human lives, or both, and in spite of the fact that they have endless security measures, cameras, intrusion, alarm, access control, barrier gates, license plate recognition, video analysis for facial recognition, anomaly detection, forensic analysis, Yet they are more vulnerable than you could imagine. Oldsmar, Florida, the water company. All reservoirs are controlled, all purification, calcification, or minerals. They have smart fences, video analysis, audio speakers for notification, smart lights, access points for license plate recognition and much more. They are also not connected to the external internet so as not to give any access to the outside world. But things happen usually due to human error. In this case a technician opened an external channel while conducting updates and maintenance, and didn't close it. Either forgot, or left it for remote access. A hacker was able to access the facility, shut it down, cause millions of dollars of damages. Luckily it was stopped before water was tampered with, but they could have easily messed with the formulation of minerals and caused countless deaths. A casino is a very desirable hit, as you remember from Ocean's 11, and they have the strongest technologies in place, but still, there are vulnerabilities, like security cameras or eye in the sky, the surveillance on each table, and most of the time, these are kept silent because nobody wants it known. At one of the Vegas casinos recently, they had a building management system, BMS, and a video security system. All of these are an integral part for security. One of the eye in the sky cameras was down, and a new one was needed, and the new camera at some point in the supply chain, either in the manufacturing or system integrator, had malware installed. The moment it was installed on the network, it gave undetected access, and the hackers were able to change the picture loop seen in the security camera and they were able to pull off a robbery of millions. Sounds like the movies? Well, it's reality. An English football club was targeted by a ransomware attack that stopped its turnstiles and CCTV systems from working, which nearly resulted in a match being cancelled, not to mention millions of dollars in losses in a time where they are just starting to recover from a year of COVID. In a football match closed to the public in England, a local hacker broke the entrance control system of the entrance carousel and allowed hundreds of fanatical fans to enter the stadium. In Israeli Broadcasting Corporation, a new access control system was in its final deployment stage. A minor malfunction that has detected in a system led to the detection that cyber attack was in process. A personal details such as ID number, photo, email, and phone number have been compromised. And there are endless other examples in many industries. What these all have in common is that even though they have state-of-the-art devices and technologies installed, and most of the time the systems are not even connected to the outside internet, loopholes may happen. And in spite of spending $350 billion annually on this physical security systems, they are lacking a layer of security that gives a 360-degree view of all the systems at once, detecting any anomalies or malicious intent before the attack happens. The Vanguard system collects data from the monitored sites and network, in multiple methods. The data collection maintain our out-of-band design. This method allows us to collect the data and to be active in the monitored networks, while maintain a separation between the Nelysis platform and the monitored network. The collected information is analyzed by the Vanguard core server, and information sent to the relevant destination. In case action is needed, a command is sent to the relevant component via the Vanguard out-of-band configuration. The Vanguard system provides full visibility on the monitored network, such as monitored assets list, a logical map that display a map of the conversations between the different elements, physical map that present the network architecture, the actual connections of an element to a network switch, identify its connection on the exact port of the switch, the connection between the different switches, for example switch A on port X connected to switch B on port Y, a geographical location of the different elements, elements and site scoring, elements health, and behavior analysis. The following drawing presents a deployment of the Vanguard solution. The gray components presents the monitored network and its elements, while the orange components presents the Vanguard system deployment. With the cooperation of Nelysis and ntop, the Vanguard system is able to collect data traffic from the monitored network. Copy of the traffic is sent to the Vanguard collectors, based on the nProbe solution. In collectors, the traffic is parsed and analyzed. Only content that is relevant to the Vanguard system is parsed. Irrelevant information data is filtered out. Traffic information and content is identified and sent to the Vanguard core server for additional analysis. With this information, the system is able to create behavioral profiles, detect traffic anomalies and normal commands sent to the various elements in the monitored network. Then, using the out-of-band architecture, the system is able to send prevention commands and to eliminate violation. Using the same traffic method, the system is able to send alerts to the on-site command and control center and notify the operator on detected violations. Nelysis offering several types of Vanguard collectors that differ by hardware and capabilities. Currently, nProbe is used in Nelysis's Vanguard collectors appliance series. The Vanguard collector is using nProbe Enterprise series. The operating system in use is either Windows or Linux-based, depending on the collector type. The Vanguard collector parse and analyze the network traffic, per set of rules defined in the nProbe, and the relevant data is sent to the Vanguard core server for additional analysis. The information is saved in the system database for historical analysis. To avoid data loss, in case of communication error, the data is saved in the collector local hard drive. Once the data is retrieved by the server, it automatically deleted. Nelysis completes many solutions out there today: IoT, physical, insider, BMS, etc. The Vanguard is the only solution designed specifically for physical security, out-of-band design, seamlessly integrating with all existing physical systems and solutions for an overall security across the board. Each company has its own way of doing things, focusing on its own arena, aiming information to CISO/IT. Vanguard is not files and applications security, database security, firewalls, backup and recovery, EDR, PDR, VPN or users authentication. We are focusing on physical device security and convergence of cybersecurity with physical security using the unique architecture and approach. Competitor landscape and the differentiation of Nelysis vs other as we have identified it. Some of our partners and customers. Thank you.